on baby waking up and stuff. Right now, wife and 2 kids are asleep, so this is very like opportunistic drafting. So it may be draft only, maybe draft plus 1 game. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I just watched your mono red one. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that was a fun one.
Yeah.
I like mono red in this draft because I feel like it shouldn't win. You know.
Yeah.
All right. What do we have here? Well, there's Mishra's Workshop for a build around card.
Yeah, there's Workshop, there's Strip Mine, which is also quite good.
Yep.
Smuggler's Copter is pretty good.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a lot better in the modern cube, I think, than in this one. But
yeah.
It's not bad.
I don't know. I kind of like taking Strip Mine here.
Yeah, I was going to say Workshop is the more explosive of the 2.
Yeah.
Although
I feel like Strip Mine works in like any deck, right?
Yeah, and it's very good in the mono red deck, which is one I actually really like.
Yeah.
And actually, I find Workshop tends to wheel more because it's in fewer decks. So yeah, sure. Let's take the Strip Mine, keep ourselves open. I'm down for that.
All right, what do we got here? There's Jite.
There is Jite. There's Recurring Nightmare is one of my favorite cards.
Yeah, Daze is pretty good. It goes good with Wasteland.
There's Fire Blast if we want to try mono red. That's one of the best instants.
Yeah, but that probably will wheel if no one's playing mono red.
I think it's between Recurring Nightmare and Jite.
Yeah, I like Jite a little more just because we don't have a color yet, but I could see taking Recurring Nightmare here.
I mean, this definitely hoses like it's GG against almost any creature deck.
Yeah, like half the decks like just fold to it.
Yeah. And there's no way this wheels, but I don't think either is wheeling. I think it's more like what do we want to play?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay with Jite just because I could see possibly red, and you know, like I think if it were just me, I'd go Nightmare. But let's. Okay, well here's a Lotus Workshop that's wheeling.
Yeah, this doesn't look that great.
I think Llanowar Elves is probably the best non-land card.
Yeah, Llanowar Elves is good. Vampiric Tutor is also pretty good, depending on what type of deck you're playing. I mean, we could also. There's nothing great here. We could just take a Bloodstained Mire.
I was gonna say let's just take the Elves because third pick Elves. It might be a sign that green is open, and these 2 cards go well with green.
Yeah, I mean Elves is fine.
Let's do
that. All right, what do we got here? Demonic Tutor is pretty good.
I think one of the best swords. I don't really love this Garuk. He's a little underpowered, I think.
Yeah, he's not that great. There's also the sword. We just want to like go mono dudes and swords.
I like dudes and swords. I think Tooth and Nail is probably more powerful, but I like playing swords.
Yeah, all right. Let's just take the sword then.
So this guy's definitely in the maybe pile. Well, we can be
mono. All right. Well, there's another coming in Batter Skull.
Now we have to be mono white with the guy that finds the equipment.
Yeah.
I like so much. I'm down for Batter Skull. It's totally on theme.
Yeah, that's fine. There's nothing great in that pack anyway. All right, so what do we got here?
Green's definitely open. There's pretty unlikely for this to still be here.
Yeah, we also have Trigon Predator, which is not bad.
Yeah, but it's dual color.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But it is good at like picking up swords and GTs and stuff.
That's true.
There's also Signets. Yeah.
Yeah, Signets and not necessarily be green.
I don't know. There's nothing great here. I maybe just take a Signet or the land or something.
I was gonna say take Avenger because like green is most likely open and green is very good color to wield all the equipment.
Yeah, we can take that if you want. I also like Overgrown Tomb just to splash black if we want to.
Yeah, I do too. Wow. Okay.
Ooh, Crucible.
Crucible Strip Mine.
Crucible Strip Mine's pretty good.
Crucible will probably it would have to wheel pretty. It might not wheel, but Rofellos is just too broken, I think.
Yeah, Fells is pretty good.
No other effect like it, and I think this is the best actual sword.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's definitely like Rofellos is too good to pass up.
I mean, if that isn't a sign that green is the right color to play.
Let's see here.
I don't see anything other than wall to take.
We could get Mother of Runes. It's pretty good with like the dude strategy.
It is. It is.
Wall of Blossoms is not that great for us because we can't put on like equipment.
Yeah, but it can be like natural ordered and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Mother of Runes is a little bit more powerful.
All right. I'll here's an Edric is very good with dude strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like elves or Edric, I guess. Probably just want the elves, right?
I think it is the elves. I think it's really hard to beat the power of the 1-mana tappers, even if this is the worst.
Yeah, and then they just like pick up some equipment later.
Okay, let's play black. Let's play black green. I can't believe this.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else to take here, right? So
and it's actually a very good combo with Avenger because Avenger makes dudes to then sacrifice.
Right. All right. Cool.
Freyalise isn't bad either, but okay. Yeah. So I guess we'll just take the land here, or maybe.
Or Collective Brutality is not terrible.
Yeah,
right?
We were black.
Because it's good with Recurring Nightmare because we can discard something and then get it back.
No, it's only the opponent can discard.
No, it's you discard. You escalate, discard a card. Yeah.
Over Ulamog? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think Collective Brutality is pretty good.
Wow, Tooth and Nail.
Tooth and Nail, I guess?
Yeah, I think given that we have Rofellos and Avenger.
Yeah.
Well, is that a gift? Is that like a gift from Mark Rosewater just being like, hey, I've been watching your cubes. You kind of suck and you need help. Like, you're still F6ing through your turn, so here's a 6 that hits in both your colors. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Normally,
I think we want Elder, right?
Yeah, it's got to be. Okay. Well, this is a great start. Great start.
Yeah, we got some good stuff. All right, let's see what we got here.
Terminates the 15th.
Maybe just Eternal Witness. I mean, we could also play Mox Ruby.
I was gonna say just the facts. Even the Mox being off color, it's still very strong. I think it's the.
All right, yeah, let's just take the Mox, I guess.
It's hard not to take a Mox. Although, man, it makes me wish I was mono red because Mox Ruby is so good. Well, here's a Birds, which I think is probably we have to take.
Yeah, I mean, there's also Blight Steel, which is a good finisher.
It is a good finisher.
But it might wheel in theory. But no, someone's probably going to take it because someone is like playing Tinker or something.
But Birds is just so perfect for us. I think and it wields a sword and equipment and everything.
Yeah.
I think it's the more disciplined pick.
All right, sure. All right, what do we got here?
Terastodon.
Well, there's Sword of Light and Shadow.
I think that's
there's
the
worst Terastodon.
Sword.
Yeah. Solemn's also pretty good in our deck because it's like good to sack and good to put stuff
Solemn
on.
and Thragtusk are very good for recurring nightmare value, whereas Terastodon is more explosive for Tooth and Nail or Hardcast.
I think we can get other big stuff. I think I might want to take Solemn here, just to like.
I was gonna disagree. I feel like Terastodon is so good. It just takes you back from so many bad board states that green can get in, like killing.
That's true.
Walkers.
All right, take Terastodon. That's fine.
And we can also use it for recurring nightmare fodder.
Yeah, and we might wheel something out of that.
Oh shit.
Yep. Yeah. Well, do we want to splash for that, or do we just want to take Emrakul?
I think that's not discipline. I think the right pick is Rexage, either for recurring nightmare or Courser for ramp.
No love for Emrakul.
No, I think these are, and Rexage is very good in this particular version of the cube.
All right, let's just say Rexage.
I think this is better interaction with Nightmare, so let's take that. And I think Courser's more likely to wheel because double green.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Has to be Arter Elf, right?
I mean, if we had gone like white green, we'd have a pretty sweet deck too.
With Thalia there, yeah.
Yeah, Thalia is like really good.
Yeah, I think we just take Arbor Elf. These guys make everything run.
Yeah, it's fine.
And swords.
Verdant Catacombs, right?
Yeah. We don't have any.
It's either that or Grim Tutor.
We never took the Overgrown, right?
We did not.
No, Grim Tutor I think is the worst of these kind of tutors. I was gonna say it's that or I like Dissenter's Deliverance.
Yeah, that's all right, but yeah, I think I like the land more.
I'm going to put the strip mine in the sideboard like I do all my lands, so for tracking.
Alright, the Hissing Quagmire is pretty good, right?
I'm worried. Well, I guess for an artifact or enchantment, we have Rex Sage, so yeah, let's take the Quagmire. There's a Savannah.
I mean, there's Eureka. There's also Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is really good.
Yeah, I think Thoughtseize is better than Eureka. Eureka, I think you can definitely self-own yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Savannah if we want to keep the hope alive of white, but I think we're pretty solidly just these two cards.
I think Thoughtseize is pretty good.
So
I think it's easy Eternal Witness, right?
Yeah, with Nightmare, that's very strong. Yes, even Batterskull is okay with recurring since you can sack the Germ.
Yeah. Batterskull kind of wrecks like all the creature decks.
Yeah, Batterskull Jitte is just like own all creatures.
Ooh, there's Makeshift Mannequin. That's actually not bad. Just like instant speed Terracodon or something.
Let's see, what's the do? I guess there's nothing else. We're not really playing Silumgar, I think. As long as the creature has...
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I'll take it in the sideboard. Red was open, Lightning Bolt was still there. Okay, Necrotol and Thractus. I think it's Necrotol. We don't have a lot of creature removal at this point.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Stoneforge Wield. Well, we can just take it for sideboard, I guess.
I mean, we could, yeah. I'll take
we
it.
Could always side into it, like in certain matchups.
Emrakul, but for Tooth and Nail.
Like I think if we're playing versus another creature deck, we just side into Stoneforge, right?
Yeah.
And there's a Thalia for the sideboard as well.
You can always side into white instead of black with this. Jesus Christ, this is
really. Ooh, Sun Titan, yeah. It's a nice one.
Okay,
and Kitchen Finks, that's good for our deck.
White sideboard there. Well, this is hard to beat.
Yeah. Alright. Damn, Ancestral Recall, huh?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Isn't well, let's see, is Noble Hierarch better or is Deathrite better?
Deathrite's terrible. Is this good?
Is it? I guess there's not enough fetch lands.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is not very good. I mean, it's
hopefully, like I guess Fauna Shaman might wheel.
Yeah, and I don't even love Fauna Shaman, but this is really strong, and it splashes or helps splash our incidental white.
Man, sad we have to pass it Ancestral Recall.
I know. This is some good stuff. Ugin, Tree Speaker,
Skull Clamp. I think we just gotta take Skull Clamp, right? We have a bunch of 1/1s.
Is that better? Tree Speaker is so good, though.
Tree Speaker is good, but like, so is like drawing like a million cards.
That's true, and the interaction with Recurring Nightmare is pretty sick. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of feel like we have to make Stoneforge Mystic work now.
We can look for lands to splash it. Let's see, what do we got here? Nothing? Gristlebrand, I guess? Yeah, I don't know. It's good with Recurring Nightmare.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing. Yeah, I don't see anything. There's the other option is Survival. I mean, Survival and Recurring Nightmare is the original combo. It's
right. I mean, we can take that if you want.
Actually, should be Survival.
All right.
Yeah, it should be Survival. And we can Survival for, like, Stoneforge.
Yeah.
Zenith, I like a lot. There's Deed, Beast Within, Maggot. I think it's Zenith, right? I've been so
Zenith or Imperial Seal, right? We can, like, seal to get, like, Survival or Recurring Nightmare and go off.
Yeah, I really like Zenith.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fine in our deck, but like we're not really like in desperate need of searching for creatures, right?
Well, it's not so much that; it's more that it's just, it's another Rofellos. It can be it casts everything, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we have to make cuts anyway. Wow.
All right, March here, right?
Carroted. There's even opposite. Is it too late to side into blue? I think it's Bitter Blossom and Carroted.
Yeah, I mean, I like Marsh or Carroted more, but I think I like Marsh the best. I don't know. Like, I feel like we just need to be able to cast our cards, right?
Yeah. And we don't have too many off ones for Rofellos.
Yeah. Carrot is good if we side into white, right? Because it'll let us cast the white stuff.
Maybe the better one than Marsh because it's a creature and it you know, taps for any mana.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's hard not to take Bitter Blossom though.
Yeah, but we're not really like a Bitter Blossom deck. I mean, it's a good card.
Now I'm really look at that.
Natural. Ooh, Natty Order.
We'll take it.
Yeah, I mean that's got to be the best for us, right?
The Green Tinker. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Who's this guy for white?
Seems
he's
good.
The best finisher.
I mean, there's a Pilgrim which we would love to have, but
yeah, would love that. Hermit, right? Hermit's very good with recurring.
Or just Dark Confidant.
Dark Confidant with like 8 drops. And
hey,
we've got a lot of like 7.
We only have 4 of them. It's fine.
No. Let's take Hermit. I don't like. Confidant's pretty scary.
I mean, are we even playing Hermit?
We might not. I don't know.
Fauna Shaman, right?
Really? I was gonna. I guess. I
feel like it works well in our deck.
I'm probably gonna not play any of these cards. I was gonna say Mesmeric Fiend for disruption against blue decks is a better like side.
Yeah. If you want, it works. It works with our equipment there. I don't know.
Holy crap! Jiraga and Ugin Wield. What is happening? I don't even know which.
I guess we take Jiraga, right?
Really over Ugin?
I think so. I mean, how many elves do we have? Maybe we don't need to play that many elves.
We have a lot of elves.
Scroll over. Alright, you can take Ugin, sure.
I think Ugin.
Alright.
I can't believe it's just crazy.
It gives us outs to stuff.
This is great for the recurring.
I say we. What does that do? Sure.
I mean, we're
sure.
Have to cut things. Okay, I'll just.
We could play Progenitus. We have Natural Order.
Yeah, but we have enough good stuff to do Natural Order. We have already.
Yeah. All right, we can put Deed in the sideboard, I guess.
Wow. Bitter. Okay.
I feel like we just take the Marsh.
Yeah, because we have too many playables already.
Yeah, we have like so many playable cards.
Packrat's fantastic also with Nightmare. I didn't even.
I would have taken the land though.
The white.
In case we side into white.
Okay, I wasn't thinking there, but you're probably right. Well, this is going to be... I think we have the option of just playing mono green, actually. Let's just see what it looks like if we were to do green only. I'm going to remove, just for now, all the equipments, white and blue and black, and just see what it looks like. Okay, it's a little under. If we play this, yeah, we don't actually have enough green cards to really do a good mono green, I think.
Yeah, I think we want the black package.
We could, I mean, definitely we can do a good mono green if we bring in this, like, Skull Clamp and Jitte. We could play 16 lands here, and that's pretty good.
Yeah, we could do that. But I think like the black is like so powerful though. Right, just recurring nightmare is like so good in our deck.
It is. It's really good. And it's a very splashable card. You can take it out instead of like something like Kitchen Finks. Although Kitchen Finks works well, everything works well with recurring nightmare. Maybe Deranged Hermit is less powerful.
Yeah, I think take out Deranged Hermit.
But Deranged Hermit with Skull Clamp, come on, they're all pretty good interactions. I kind of think I don't like Fauna Shaman quite as much as, or maybe we take out Survival because at least Fauna Shaman holds an equipment. But Survival,
maybe, yeah.
I mean, these are just like.
I mean, I wouldn't mind just playing these cards and adding like 15 land and a Ruby.
Just doing that instead of the Hermit. I'm trying to think if the Hermit is too good with the Skull Clamp and Jitte. if there's something else. I think all the 1-drops we want to keep.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the Hermit.
Sage, Witness.
I mean, we still have like Avenger of Zendikar.
I guess there's like Hermit and Avenger. Yeah, that's true. There's Hermit and Elder, maybe the weakest to me.
Yeah, but I think Elder is like even better with Jitte.
Okay, yeah, I'm actually okay with this, and then we can side in against aggro decks, Batterskull, against aggro decks. This.
We have Thoughtseize deciding collective brutality versus creature decks.
This if for like grindy matchups, a DC.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's play the Catacombs, the Strip Mine, the Quagmire, the Marsh. So we need at least one swamp.
Yeah, I think one swamp and the rest forest.
You'd think Magic Online would figure out that you don't need white for this. It's like a very basic 15 lands in a mock. So we have 3 cards that don't tap for green. Rofellos has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not the best Rofellos. It's probably good. All right.
Yeah, but still fine.
Yeah. Let's do it. Plus, I have to take advantage of baby sleeping time, so just play quickly. Otherwise, we may not get to play. Well, I think draft-wise, we're definitely in the right colors. Green was insanely open. I can't believe Natural Order wheeled.
Yeah, I feel like our deck is very good versus other creature decks, but like maybe like not versus combo.
Yeah. That is generally what happens with green.
Yeah. We might even... Would you consider playing Deranged Hermit over Ugin?
Playing who?
Hermit over Ugin.
Who over Ugin?
I think we mulligan this, right?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I agree.
It's like poop.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think we want this on top, right? Just to get to...
Yeah, we want on top, yeah.
I kind of want to play the Ruby so it doesn't get force spiked or something.
Yeah, I think we play both Ruby and Skull Clamp.
Yeah.
Just like get ahead of the counters.
Yeah.
Like if we get to clamp up our Elder, like he's gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, that's really good. Oh, I can just F6. Even to this day, I'm still like terrified of F6ing through my attack step.
Oh shit! He's looking at our hand. He knows what we're up to.
He knows to counter tooth and nail. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you think he has?
All right. I think we play Elder. And say go.
Okay. I mean, he could have force spike, but whatever. We have Elf to follow up if need be.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to play Elf and equip Skull Clamp, that's fine too.
Okay,
yeah. That's fine. I mean, what's the chances that Force Spike is going to be in his 5 cards, right? Like, sometimes he's going to have it, sometimes he's not going to have it.
Okay, that's bad against us.
Alright, so play an Elf, equip Skull Clamp, so we draw.
Yeah, I think we just have to draw because these aren't going to kill Ashiok's, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just do it again, I think.
Alright, well, kill our other Elf, yeah.
Yeah, unless we want the mana, but I think we need to draw something faster.
Yeah.
Alright. Not looking bueno here.
Nope, this is looking bad. You need, like, Recurring Nightmare and a creature.
Yeah. This thing just acts so fast.
Yeah, we're gonna get wrecked by it. Well.
So, I think all we have is to play a top land. We can play the one at a time.
I guess we want a Catacomb, right? Just get rid of another land from our deck.
Don't we want Quagmire so that it at least puts pressure on Ashiok?
Otherwise, we can't. I mean, we're not gonna do anything to Ashiok, right? Like, I don't know.
Well, we can attack it next turn, right?
For 2? Like, what does that do?
It prevents it from getting to 10.
I guess, yeah, if you want.
I mean, the thinning effect from Catacombs is pretty small, right? In terms of like the probability it affects.
We're gonna need to draw something nice to win. Like,
yeah, I agree.
I don't know. Attacking with Quagmire isn't gonna do much.
I think we want to side the sword in since that's pro black.
Yeah, we definitely do, and we want to side in Thoughtseize as well.
Yeah. Maybe we take out the Tooth and Nail package and just try to do more grindy stuff because he's like mid-range grindy.
Yeah.
I think we're kind of dead.
That would have been good a long time ago. I mean,
it even makes sense to attack.
Should probably just scoop.
We'll just let him.
I don't know. Maybe don't scoop. No, yeah, we might as well attack. I don't know.
They'll just block with his.
We could have equipped Skull Clamp attack, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I forgot about the equip. I guess we're giving him more information though, so maybe we should scoop after this. I'm okay to just scoop.
I say just scoop. Just scoop, yeah.
Okay. So one option here is just to go into much more grindy mode and bring in stuff like Pack Rat, Sidisi.
Yeah, I would bring in Thoughtseize and Pack Rat.
Sword. And then what we could
take
Thoughtseize, out like Ugin, Tooth and Nail, like Finks seems.
I would take out. Yeah, Kitchen Finks is not great.
Seems weak. So let's see. If we bring this in, that's 40, right? The only problem is CDC is double.
Actually, I want to play Shaman over Survival. Just to have another dude.
Because it's a creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to like pressure his planeswalkers and stuff.
So we're taking out the explosive Tooth and Nail. So we have to have natural order, but then it makes...
I think we want to put in one more swamp probably.
At least, yeah. Do we want the instant sorcery? No, okay, that's fine. I think Batterskull isn't necessarily great. We're not losing on life here, right? It's value. So does everything here do value? That's value.
Maybe take out the Crater Hoof and put in Collective Brutality.
Crater Hoof is like the best green win con.
Better than Avenger? We can take out Avenger then, I don't know. I think we want to bring in Brutality. Just to take stuff out of his hand.
Did we really see instants though?
Yeah.
We saw Planeswalkers, right?
Yeah, it counterspells as well though.
Okay, alright, that's I'm okay with taking out Avenger. So
okay.
None in this for him. So
let's take out Forest. Take out a Forest for a Swamp, yeah.
Alright, shall we try this?
Yeah, let's try it.
Could also take the Mox out. But,
I think the Mox is fine.
One does not simply take out Moxes. Okay, strip and brutality.
All right, let's do it. So I think we just play the Quagmire, right?
Ancestral Vision, okay.
So I think we just farm a Shaman, right?
Yeah, play Shaman. And then
the next turn we can like strip mine and Brutality.
Yeah, okay.
Oof. Fucking Soul Ring, Jesus. Alright. I say we Brutality and then choose what to strip mine after we see his hand.
Okay, so, and we can discard a Swamp on Brutality.
Yeah.
I'll still just play...
Oh, no, we don't need to discard anything.
Oh, right, because there's no... Yeah. So we'll just Brutality, okay. In case he has days, I'll play a land first.
No, we'll play the strip mine first, yeah.
Yeah. So
well, Mental Misstep it is. Is Tamio, Jesus. Getting wrecked.
So
alright, so we kill a Swamp.
Right? Yeah. And what did he have? He had two.
He had Tamio, the Moon
two
Sage.
islands in hand, right? So we couldn't stop that.
We need to draw a Reclamation Sage. Ooh, Thoughtseize, nice.
Perfect.
Yes, Thoughtseize the fuck out of him.
So now I should just have lands and one unknown card?
Yep. Okay, you got 2 lands. Alright, now we just need to draw a threat.
Well, Quagmire's a threat.
Yeah, but he's going to draw 3 cards, so we're about to get wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
That's not exactly what we're looking for.
I think we just play the elf instead of attacking Quagmire.
Like we need to draw like our sword next turn or something.
Yeah.
Like if we can equip the sword on the elf, he might not be able to kill it. Ugh, he has so many cards.
Yeah, counterspell probably. Oh Jesus, okay.
Yeah, we're getting fucking wrecked.
So I guess we give him Ponder and 2 lands.
Yeah. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Okay.
Well,
now we can at least kill.
Guess we're attacking. Attack Jace, I guess.
Yeah,
right.
so the Quagmire.
With our hissing Quagmire.
And then the elf can attack him.
I mean, I would just attack Jace with both in case he has like some removal. Like, is the 1 damage gonna matter?
I'm first gonna play elves though, in case he has some sort of like. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that.
I would just say.
Sure.
Yeah. If we draw a land, we can play Crater Tooth Behemoth. Oh, that's tap land though.
Yeah. It's not the best Crater Hoof.
Yeah. So now we just animate Hissing Quagmire and attack with everything.
Yeah, agreed.
Hope he draws like stuff on Jock Compound and kills himself.
Hey, he could draw Emrakul.
Yeah. Or he'll just like block here. And if I were him, I would just block probably. I don't know. Does he really need the extra cards?
He doesn't know what we have, right?
He doesn't know. No, he doesn't know we have that.
5, 6, 7, 8.
If we draw a land, then we can like play it and attack with a dude, right? Is like along with Crater Hoof. It's a lot of damage.
It is.
What did he cast?
Treasure Cruise.
Yeah. Well, he has a lot of cards. I'll give him that. Man, what if he drew Treasure Cruise with Dark Confidant? That would have been sick.
Yeah. Just tap out Bone Shredder, okay.
One Shredder, sure.
Shred the bones. Sword would be the best thing we could get here.
Wow, attacking with Dark Confidant? That's bold.
Why is that bold?
Because I assume he wants to block with it, right? It's like the only way he can die.
So I guess we could just play Crater Hoof on its own as a 6/6 trample and take down Ashiok. That might
Yeah, I guess we have to.
Right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we have to.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we have to as well. I mean, it kind of sucks, but
otherwise Ashiok will just destroy us.
Yeah, if we didn't kill our other dude.
Yeah,
actually, no, wait, do we attack? Yeah, I guess we attack Ashiok. Attacking him is like not going to do anything.
This guarantees that Ashiok dies.
Yeah.
I think we have to.
Well, I was going to say attack him, but you can just block with the Dark Confidant and, like, he won't die. Wait, why? Oh, he's going to, like, bring that back, like, with, like, recurrent somehow.
I mean, if he has a recurring...
Yes! Yes, he drew 5 mana card. Die.
He did.
Man, if Dark Confidant kills him, how sweet would that be? Oh, he was treacherying. Okay.
There's still got
You still have Natural Order.
Yep. Yeah, Natural Order, the Treachery, and the Soul Ring seems pretty good. And then, I mean, Atrocydon, take Treachery, Soul Ring, and one of our lands.
Yeah. Alright, well, I say we play Noble Hierarch and pass.
Yeah, I think we don't want to... I mean, because, yeah, attacking with Hierarch, he's just going to chump, and then he'll have this to block everything. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Let's see if Bob can kill him. It's a pretty weak plan, but...
Come on, Bob. Kill him. Kill him. Oh, it's going to be so sweet when he dies to his own Bob.
Greatness at any cost. Wasn't Bob banned for cheating?
I don't know. That's 1 damage.
Ha, and it's a useless card too, Thoughtseize. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, the quality went to, like, potato quality for a second.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. Can he kill us? I think this kills us, actually. Yeah, I think
I don't know, I can't tell, like, so the quality is, like, very bad.
You have a Crater Huff, 16. So he's got 21 trample on the board, so we're just dead.
No, we can animate our guy, right?
But we're dead. We're just dead from trample.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So I'll trample. Oh, well.
I'll still do it, but it doesn't change anything.
I feel like our opponent's draws were very good.
Yep.
Like, Ancestral and the Soul Ring is, like, tough to beat.
Alright, well, let's look at our deck again, see if we want to make any changes. This definitely is pretty powerful on paper. I think it's pretty good. Maybe
yeah.
We could do... I like the Tooth and Nail plan. Alright, let's run it back.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Deranged Hermit over Ugin. I don't know.
I like Ugin better.
Yeah, but Ugin's not castable a lot of the time, right?
But that's true, but we have so much mana in this deck. We have Rofellos, we have like the payoff cards to make Ugin castable. And Ugin's one of these cards that just wins games. Okay, this is a nice start. So the question is, do we get a forest or do we get a swamp for this hand? For Rofellos.
I think we just get a forest because we can get it back with the
witness if need be.
The witness, yeah. Oh man, we're not first, never lucky.
Rofellos tapping for 3, that's gonna be spicy. Best thing you could do is play Signet. Well, we can kill that with our Walker, but that seems... with our Sage. probably the best move is just play Rofellos and see if we can play something.
Yeah, I like that.
Right. So I think we play them. So that I think I want to play the Forest over the Marsh, just so that we can have Rofellos tapping for 3, and then right 3, 6,
sure.
That would give us 7 next turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Otherwise, the other slightly slowed option is we play Rofellos and play Blooming Marsh, but then Rofellos only taps for 2. But I think we want to go big on Rofellos here.
Right. Rofellos probably gonna die.
Well, yeah, but you have to hope.
He's
right?
playing black. There's a lot of ways to kill dudes.
There is. We also have Witness though to bring him back.
It's true.
Play an artifact. Okay, I think that's probably worth killing with the Rex Sage.
Yep, I agree.
Zenith, nice. Okay, so let's see. What can we get for Zenith? This would, if we get a Forest, we have 7 mana, so we can Zenith for 6.
I think we just wait on the Zenith. I think we just play Reclamation Sage and Hissing Quagmire and then Zenith next turn.
Yeah, one more turn and we can Zenith for the Avenger.
Yeah.
So you want to play the Catacombs?
I want to play the Quagmire.
The Marsh, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, we can play that. Yeah. Okay, Marsh. It comes into play. Oops. Cancel. So, yeah, Rex Sage. And then just wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we don't want to attack. Yes.
Yeah, no attacks.
That's something else I'd like to Rex Sage.
I know, we just get Avenger, right?
That's probably right. Unless we want to be, if we draw, I was gonna say, is there a way to get Terastodon? I don't know if there's a way to get enough mana for that.
Yeah, we can get enough mana for Terastodon. We'll have 8 mana, right?
Terastodon is 8 himself, though.
Yeah, we have 8 mana. We have 8.
Yeah, but you need 9 for the Zenith.
No, Terastodon's in our hand.
Oh, he's in our hand. Right. Yeah, I was thinking we had the Zenith. Yeah, perfect. So I think what we want to do is Terastodon, his Portal, his Swamp, maybe his Portal, his Swamp, and his Forest, right? Just send him back to the stage.
No, I think we do his Portal, his Swamp, and then one of our lands.
Why not 3 of his land just to maximally hurt him, given that we're going to have, like, a huge threat with Zenith next turn?
Yeah, I mean, but, yeah, I mean...
I don't see him killing.
I mean, am I only... yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that plan. Go for it.
And you're worried what if he has removal for the Terastodon or something? And then we just, like, get owned by elephants?
Yeah, like, what if he... I don't know.
But if he does that, then we still have Zenith for Avenger, I think.
Yeah,
the only black is Recurring Nightmare. We're already good. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
The scoops.
So I think we have a sword that may be relevant.
Yeah, black green sword is definitely coming in.
Definitely any artifact kill we have. Titan would be fantastic, but yeah. So I think this is kind of like a grind. You know, we want to like outvalue him, right? So maybe not Ugin here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe what? Maybe like I can see Necrotal being really good against him.
Nah. I think our main deck's fine now. I think we can just run this.
Just the sword for the Ugin?
Yeah, unless you want to bring in Deranged Hermit for something.
No, this is good.
Alright.
I mean, well, the nice thing of Deranged Hermit is just a target for a sort of mid-range target for Zenith, which we found was a bit of a hole here. I can see Finks being not that fantastic.
Okay.
I think Finks is a little on the weaker side. Maybe bring in Hermit for Finks.
Yeah.
So if our opponent double mulligans, we do pretty well, it turns out. Also, I guess if you have Rofellos and it doesn't get killed, that's pretty good.
Yep.
So found the strategies. Ooh.
Hey, this hand's great.
This is great. We can do a turn 3 Terrastimon. Alright, we'll do the same. We can skull clamp.
Yep, let's see, just play our birds. Okay.
So I'm thinking of Signet and Skull Clamp.
No, Signet will play the land. We'll have 3 mana, right?
I think stripping here is bad since he's going to have the Awakening Zone to outrace us.
Yeah, I guess Signet and Skull Clamp is fine. Yeah. Wait. We can play Signet and we can play our dude, right? Our
Shaman.
Our Shaman. Yeah, I think that's better.
Yeah, you're right. That's better. Yes. Yeah, it's more mana efficient. Okay.
Yeah, so and then next turn we just natural order.
Yeah. I'm guessing we order for a same package.
Okay, so we play Forest.
We order for Elephant and take Portal, Zone, and...
No, but wait. We play Forest. We order away our birds. We kill the Awakening Zone, the artifact, and a land, and then we kill his other land. Right? With our strip mine?
That works. So maybe we should attack first then, because once we order, he'll have elephants to block.
Sure. Yeah, you can attack with the.
So we attack with the shaman. Then we.
Yeah, that's fine.
But no, we're not gonna have. Yeah, then we play the forest. We tap these for order and then strip mine his land. Okay, I like it. And then to follow up, we'll have skull clamp to just draw more stuff.
Yep.
Okay, I like it. But so I can just play Blooming Marsh, though. That's better, right? Because this is the chance that I have 2 or fewer lands.
Yeah.
So let's attack this.
We might actually want to natural order our Fallen Shaman.
Yeah, I think the birds is better.
Yeah, birds is better because we can always skull clamp it to draw 2.
Yeah. So we getting Terrasti. Is there anything we don't? Yeah, Behemoth's not good enough at this point, so just Terrasti. Where are you? So boom, boom, boom.
And then we kill his other swamp, right?
Yep. Agreed.
good.
Hey, we could natural order something else.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we just get back natural order with Eternal Witness, right?
Yeah, well, we witness. Yeah, what we could do is witness, play Skull Clamp, equip it, get back natural, and then get back natural order for something next.
Yeah. I think we play Witness. We get back natural order, and then we Skull Clamp our Witness.
The
right?
other option we could do is we could witness the strip mine.
No. I think getting back natural order is better because then we can just get a finisher.
I guess so. Crater Hoof's probably a little still weak, but we could take.
We get an Avenger of Zendikar.
Avenger would be okay. It wouldn't be fantastic.
Oh, good because we can Skull Clamp up all the things.
Yeah. You're right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder, maybe we don't just Skull Clamp the Witness because, and hear me, my thought is if we get the Crater Hoof and just order the birds, isn't that lethal?
No.
Because we have a 9. Let's just do the math, right? We'd have everything's +3/+3, so that would be 9 extra points of trample. So 9 and 9 is already like 18. And then 2 from the Witness is 20, and then 5 from the Behemoth is 25 trample. So we've got 25 trample coming next turn if we don't kill the Witness. That forces.
All right, if you want to go for that, that's fine.
25, and he can block 11 of that, so it clears his board.
Okay, yeah, just play the Skull Clamp anyway. But if you don't want to equip, that's fine.
I'm just thinking, don't equip, right? I can equip it to something like the Terastodon in case he has removal for it.
Sure. Yeah. And that's another point of trample damage.
It is, yeah. So do I attack now? No.
No, I don't think you do.
Because he just blocks with his spawn.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I would just go for the natural order plan.
On the birds, I think, right?
Yeah. So tap the birds and 3 lands. Yeah, he's gonna be pretty dead.
So, Crater Hoof.
And then bash with everything. And then at the end, after the combat, move Skull Clamp to the Witness.
Yeah. Well, he may kill the Witness, but or he can just scoop. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to change anything? Like put back in the.
I like Deranged Hermit over Ugin, just in the main.
I was gonna say Deranged Hermit over Finks. I think the Finks are really good better against an aggro deck.
All right.
But I'd like. Let's do this. And it also gives us a target on the Zenith.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Ugin, it doesn't go well with our plan.
Well, Ugin is just a standalone card, right? I mean, I don't know if he particularly goes in any plan except card decks that can generate a lot of mana, and this is a deck that can generate a lot of mana.
Well, sometimes we generate mana, but sometimes we're just natural ordering, right? Like, we never got up to a lot of lands that game we played. Like, Ugin would have just been nothing in our hand.
Right. I mean, I guess more of like a long-term threat. Well, here's a hand with the. Hopefully, we'll have pretty good mana. Let's keep this.
Yeah, this hand seems good.
I'm kind of so-so on the Fauna Shaman, actually. Just feels not that great, but we'll see. Do I have survival on this? We do, yeah. Maybe I'd take out survival. I don't know.
Well, if we like draw survival here, it'd be great. All right, so we just play our Elder, right?
Ooh, that's awesome.
Oh my god, we drew it.
So don't we just play Rofellos here?
No, I think we still play Elder, right? We need lands. Like Rofellos taps for 1.
Well, he taps for 1 now, so that's 4 for next turn.
I mean, we could also just play Fauna Shaman, right, and discard our Terastodon next turn, which seems like amazing.
That's actually true. I like that plan. Yeah.
All right.
I agree. Yeah, because then then we discard Terastodon and then boom, Nightmare immediately, and I don't see how he recovers from that. I agree. That's the best. Yeah. This is the first time
we might attack with our elf.
This is the first time I've ever had Rofellos turn 2 castable that I didn't actually cast him. That's like unbelievable, in terms of. This is you're right. This is where Fauna Shaman really shines. We have to.
The only thing is we need to draw land.
Yeah. Yeah. If we draw land, then he's toast. Okay. Well, he got the Fauna Shaman and not a Rofellos. That was actually like a perfect play. And exiles too. Okay. Well, we didn't really draw land.
I think Elder, right?
Well, yeah, I'm thinking if we go for Rofellos, do we have the chance of playing... If we do Rofellos, then we can play both next turn, Elder and Arbor
Elf. That's true.
Same if
but I think the longer we wait for like playing the Elder, like the further we're gonna get behind. Because if we don't draw any land, like what are we doing here, right?
All right.
We can't do anything because we're never gonna get up to Terastodon mana without land.
Yeah. I'll trust it.
Shit, guys, Cradle. Need our strip mine. Opponent's going off.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is bad.
Uh-oh. Emrakul?
Yeah, if it's Emrakul, we can't ever win.
Oh, it's only Ulamog. Okay.
Well, we're still dead.
He has Annihilator? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, we just scoop. Can't beat that. Channel. Good card.
Okay, well, we have green again, so...
Do you want to get Thought Season?
You can break... The problem with Thoughtseize is you can... Oh, no, it's in non-land. Okay, yeah. Sure. I agree.
I think Ugin needs to go.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I think also...
Do we want this? This seems really good with like...
Yeah, I think we want that too. I think we can get rid of...
Survival.
Yeah, we can get rid of Survival. We can get rid of maybe the Avenger.
I guess we don't need 3. Yeah, okay, I'm okay with Avenger.
All right, I think this is good. We need another swamp though.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the other choice, actually, hold on, is maybe instead of Thoughtseize, we could play Necrotal.
It's double black. That was a problem.
It is double black.
Like I feel like it's just gonna sit in our hand, and we're not gonna be able to cast it. Okay, this is great.
I didn't know if maybe we shouldn't have played Rexage. We didn't see anything to Rexage, did we?
That's true.
Forgot about that.
But yeah, we can just play turn 1 dude, turn 2 maybe Thoughtseize.
We could play turn 1 Thoughtseize if we really wanted to.
Yeah, but I think turn 1 dude's more flexible.
I agree.
I mean, we can play turn 1 Thoughtseize if you want.
No, it's okay. He's not gonna play. If we play turn 1 Channel Emrakul, I'm gonna feel really stupid. But he'd have to have a very specific sequence of cards. You'd need like Box and Channel and Emrakul. Watch him do it. Okay.
Right, draw your Cheese Speaker, sure. Alright, I think we do Thoughtseize now. Because we can Thoughtseize this turn, then we can even like Eternal Witness Thoughtseize next turn.
Oh yeah, we could. Batterskull.
Alright, what does he have? I can't see very well. It's the Swords to Plowshares and what?
He's got Batterskull, Master of the Wild Hunt, and Swords to Plowshares.
Alright, we take I guess we just take the...
So Batterskull we can Rexage.
Yeah, I think we just take the Swords to Plowshares, right?
The thing is, he'll have Master coming up really soon, and that really wrecks us.
No, next turn we can do Thoughtseize again, if we take Swords.
So take Sword, and the next turn...
Eternal Witness Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize back the Master. Okay. Let me write what we have. So we've got Swords, Batterskull, Master, Wild, and then 3 Forest. Okay. Okay, I agree with Swords. And we're done. We attack here? He's a 1/1. We can attack.
No.
Yeah, we can attack, and it'll be 1/2.
Alright.
Right?
Sure.
He's not going to attack that because he needs to...
I feel like I want him to like fear that we have like a counter spell or something.
I don't think that's I'd rather have the point of damage.
I'll be right back 1 second. I'm just going to go to the bathroom.
Okay. So he's got Pelucranos now, which he can play next turn, which is also problematic.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, so we're Thoughtseizing him the second time around. So the choice is between Master and Pelucranos. I think Master is more problematic.
Yeah, I think Master is more problematic, like, because we can't like get rid of it anytime soon, so it's just gonna make a million dudes.
Okay. So best for us is if he just play instead of playing Pelucranos, if he just plays his Batterskull. That's the best we can get.
I mean, I think he will play Batterskull. I don't know. Like Batterskull seems better to play here than Pelucranos.
Pelucranos is problematic because he can then kill our Witness and our Hierarch next turn. So.
It's true.
Okay, but he did. He went for the more mana efficient play.
Alright, so you can kill Batterskull.
Wow.
Ooh, Natural Order.
Yeah, we could
now
ignore all of... We could. Here's what we could do. We could just play Natural Order, blow up his 3 lands.
Yeah,
and then
I like that.
Next turn, and then we don't care about Batterskull, and then next turn we Rexage it.
Yep. I like that.
Okay. So I'm going to natural order the witness because I think we still want the mana.
Sure. Yeah, Witness isn't doing that much.
So Terrasto.
Plus, now if we draw our recurring nightmare, we can get back Witness.
Yep.
Alright, so I just pass. Now, he didn't have any lands in his hand, did he? Or did he have one?
I think he had one. He had 3 lands when we thought seized him, so he might have 2 more. Great.
Alright, so we Rex Sage, right?
Rex Sage and play Arbor Elf.
Well, Rex Sage and then attack with our Trastodon.
Yeah, and then play Arbor Elf.
Yeah.
Recurring Nightmare would be GG, really.
Yeah, that would be nice. Dude, what does he have in response here?
He returned it to its owner's hand. He had 5 mana?
Yeah, where is he getting this mana from?
It's only 3.
Oh, okay.
It's in the land. Okay, well,
Alright, well.
that's okay, because he doesn't have the mana to recast it right now, so it's effectively the same thing for the short term.
Yep. Alright, so now attack with Trastodon.
Yeah, and then play Elf.
That's going to be 10. He'll probably block with one of his dudes.
Yeah, I think he has to.
I think going to 6 seems bad. But maybe he will. I don't know.
Okay, he took it.
Alright, yeah, and play our Elf. I guess next turn he can play his Plukranos and then potentially block our Terrastodon.
Yeah. And next turn he can play Batterskull, so it might actually start to get problematic. I think we have to attack.
Well, don't we want to play and sack our dude first? Just to see what we draw?
Sure.
Use our elf. Use our elf in one swamp. Right.
But don't we want chumpers for the swing back? 5.
Alright, fine. Yeah, just use both swamps.
I mean, I guess we could draw a green. We could draw like a Thoughtseize or something. So no, I think you're right. We want the flexibility. Because what if we draw Recurring Nightmare, right?
Yeah.
We wouldn't even have 2 for Recurring Nightmare, actually. But... Now, is there a way I need to stack this?
No.
Okay, that's great.
Nice.
Next turn.
Yeah, so we play a forest, right?
That'll be 3,
and then we
5,
attack with
6,
Terrastodon
7, 8. Yeah, so
to kill some of his dudes.
And I guess if he chumps everyone with Terrastodon,
that's good because we can kill 2 of his dudes.
You can kill. I guess it's okay. Yeah, and the next turn. Well, here's what I'm thinking. Is it better to just not attack just so Craterhoof is that much bigger next turn?
No, because we want him to block with Plukranos so Plukranos doesn't kill our guys.
He could kill. Yeah, he could kill 2. He could do X equals 2, so he could kill these 2 things.
Yeah, and that'd be really bad.
Okay, I agree.
Although he might just play Batterskull instead.
Yeah. We know he has Batterskull. That's why I was thinking if he plays Batterskull, then his Craterhoof guaranteed to kill him. But if he Pelucranoses, I agree, that's bad. So we have to put the question to him, I think.
But I think he has to, he has to throw a bunch of stuff in front. Yeah, so now we can kill Pelucranos and a...
Well, don't we want to just kill 3 elephants? And then...
No, because we don't want Pelucranos to kill our guys. If he kills our guys, we can't play Craterhoof.
Yeah. Okay. Like this, right?
Yeah.
So 5, 3, 2, sure.
Alright, cool.
Alright, and we're done.
And he should be close to dead with the Craterhoof attack.
Yeah, I guess since I forgot he was already at 6, so it's pretty hard to know.
Yeah.
He'll gain...
I mean, he'll gain life from Batterskull.
He'll gain 5, right. So he's effectively at 11.
No, he'll gain 4 from Batterskull. But I mean, it's still going to do a lot of damage to him.
And yeah, he lost a blocker, so let's see.
I mean, we don't need to count it. We're obviously just going to do
I played
it.
once where I didn't count it, and then the guy was at 1, and then I lost. That's kind of...
Well, I mean, we're going to do it no matter what, right? Like, it's not like we're going to delay it.
That's true, but do we have enough to play Fauna Shaman too?
No.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're 1 short. And we can only attack with 3 creatures, right?
Yeah, so we tap down our 0/1 dude.
I'm just saying the other option would have been to wait to play. We could play Fauna Shaman, untap, and then Batterskull, and Craterhoof. But no, I guess we have to do it now. And just hope.
I mean, he at least needs to block with a bunch of his dudes, and they're gonna die, right?
So we're doing 20 trample. He's effectively at 10. And then
yeah, so he's not going to die.
I think it should be exactly kill him.
It's exactly lethal.
Yeah, because he's at 6 plus 4 from lifelink is 10, and then he's got 10 points of toughness.
Nice. All right, we did it.
So it should be exactly.
All right, Thoughtseize is really pulling its weight this match.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Actually, fantastic. Let's see if I mathed correctly. Yep, Exactsies. Yeah, I got
nice.
the draft after I do the mono red one. I have a white blue aggro deck that's I feel like has an unbeatable draw, and it just gets wrecked by Thoughtseize and collective mentality. And it goes from instant can't lose to just can't win. I guess we keep that. That was pretty good, right? Although, weren't we saying that Rex Sage is actually Rex Sage was good?
Yeah.
Here, maybe Shaman. Are we not playing?
I think we're fine. I think we're fine.
Do we still want Fauna Shaman? It seems.
Do you want Survival instead?
No, I was thinking maybe Necrotal instead.
I would only replace it for Survival.
Or Batterskull?
Nah, I think just getting our big dudes in play is more important.
Alright, so let's keep it as is. There's also... Okay. We've never really drawn our equipment, interestingly, even though this kind of started out as equipment.
We did draw, our Skull Clamp a couple times.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yep, it sure is. I think I want to lead with Forest just for maximum flexibility on Rofellos.
Maybe.
And we can always play Blooming Marsh turn 2 to Brutality if need be.
Yeah, that's true. Hopefully, we won't get channeled.
So yeah, do we want to just Brutality now, or do we want to drop Roofies?
I think we have to Brutality first, because what if he has a removal, right?
That's true. Can we do everything? Can't we play Signet and Brutality off the Signet?
Yeah. We can Brutality off the Signet.
So I guess I play the I don't. Well, no, I don't need. I'm okay on black, so I can just play the Forest for maximum. If we get more Forest, then we'll fill that much better, right?
That's good. Alright, hopefully we can take his only removal here.
The other thing is I could wait until he plays like a creature, right?
No. We do it now because we want to play Raphaelis next turn.
Okay.
So we want to tooth and nail it ASAP.
Yeah.
Alright, hopefully he doesn't have anything insane in his hand here.
Nothing. That sucks.
Wait, what does he have? I can't see any of this.
So
It's too grainy.
Forest, Master, Polukranos, Recruiter of the Guard, Sun Titan, and Sword.
Alright, we take Recruiter, right?
We can't take anything. It's only instant or sorcery.
Oh, it's only instant or sorcery. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
So we bricked. Okay. Well, hopefully that means we have a clear path to Tooth and Nail in 2 turns.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to draw a Forest to Tooth and Nail.
Sword. He's gonna play Recruiter. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck. We're gonna get wrecked by that sword. We need to get this Tooth and Nail going. Kill all this shit.
If we get the Tooth and Nail, that'll destroy him. That'll hit him pretty hard, I think.
Yeah.
Raphaelis and Tooth and Nail. I just don't know if we don't draw any more Forest if we'll have enough.
Right.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we need one more Forest. Well, there's Recurring Nightmare, which will eventually be great.
Yeah. Okay, so we just play Raphaelis.
And then we play the Raphaelis.
Yeah.
And then we attack with our Hierarch for that extra damage.
Yep.
By the way, that extra point of damage in the previous game made the difference, you know? When I
attacked
with the Hierarch. So now I think we're going to be... He might just play an equipped sword. No, he doesn't have enough.
Yeah. We can Tooth and Nail next turn, right?
No, not unless we draw a swamp. Unless we draw a forest, I think.
No, we can not entwine it, right?
We could not entwine, right? That's true.
Yeah. We just get the 2 creatures we want.
7, 8.
And the next turn we can play them.
Okay,
Which I think has to be correct.
So we can actually strip his land and Tooth and Nail and entwined.
Yeah, I think that's good. That's good.
And then what do we get?
Well, let's Tooth and Nail first.
So we just search.
So we want
I think we
Behemoth
want
and Tracodon?
Where's Tracodon and who?
And Behemoth? Or do we want Rexage?
There's Rexage. What about... Oh, we lost our... the other guy, the Avenger.
Yeah, maybe just Tracodon and Rexage. So we don't lose the sword.
I agree. So Tracodon...
Although Tracodon can kill the sword too, right?
And, well, keep in mind we have Recurring Nightmare, so we can do... considering we can do... I think Rexage is actually better, because we can just, infinite value him.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's fine.
That'd be better. think. Or should we get greedy and do witness? Or is that
no, I think that's too greedy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, you can, but like, I feel like that could backfire.
Well, let's see. What do we know he has in hand? Oh,
he has Rex. I mean, he has the sword and then like a bunch of like creatures that he can't cast.
Did he have the? I thought I wrote it down. I guess I didn't. Did I take a screenshot? No. Didn't he have a Master of the Wild Hunt?
Yeah.
Which like destroys us. Pteranodon doesn't help against that. The thing is, Craterhoof does, right? Eventually. Ugh. Craterhoof gives. Okay, I'm gonna do Pteranodon and Craterhoof because yeah, next turn we can cast Pteranodon with the sword. I think that's better.
All right. And then strip mine his planes thing. All right. Hopefully we draw a forest. That would be great. Yeah. Because the problem with waiting to tooth and nail is that like we'll get milled, and that would be like terrible.
Well, now if he plays this sword, we blow it up with Pteranodon. Although actually, one hit of the mill would be beneficial because we have Recurring Nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got 4, so now we have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana.
Wait. What if we... No, we can just make Pteranodon and kill our own stuff and then Craterhoof the next turn, right?
We could.
Or is that not true?
It's true. Unless he has removal for Rofellos, and then we look really stupid.
Right. Yeah, why don't we Pteranodon his sword and then 2 of our mana sources?
Why do...
Right? Doesn't it work?
How about his sword, one of his forests, and then our Blooming Marsh? And then...
But why are we killing one of his forests?
Just to set him back. Why?
It doesn't set him back anything. We know he's going to cast his Master of the Wild Hunt.
He could have drawn other stuff.
He could have, but like he's going to play some 5 mana card instead of this Master of Wild Hunt? What does it matter? We want the extra...
What I'm saying is, don't we just win anyway? Just hear me out, right? Let's say we kill his sword in a land, and we have our own 3/3, right? Next turn, we can still Craterhoof, which is probably lethal, but we also have the option of, like, if something bad happens, we have the option of outs with Recurring Nightmare. Whereas, like, if we just blow up our own stuff, like, we're kind of, like, limiting our option. We're giving him more outs to a blowout. I think we win in the regular game.
Why? We can win with Recurring Nightmare still. We have a swamp.
So you just want to blow up all of our lands, and then if he blows up Rofellos, we're still, like...
No. We blow up his sword... Our signet and our like non-forest, right?
Right. So we do that, and
then
next turn he plays a thing, and then there's we don't have, and then if everything goes right, then yeah, we Craterhoof and win. But don't we Craterhoof and win anyway, even if we give him like 1 extra land?
I'm not sure what does killing a forest do? What is he gonna play with that extra forest?
Well, I don't know, but channel Emrakul. I don't know, like something bad, right?
He can still play channel. He has his, like, Jorga Tree Speaker. It's a difference of 4 and 5 mana, which is, like, irrelevant. I mean, do what you want, but I still think it's irrelevant.
Just thinking, like...
you should just play, because we have a limited amount of time, so it's not... Don't, sit here thinking forever.
That's true. All right. 7. Yeah, we have limited time, so.
Yeah, like, I mean, my thought is, like, I just don't really care if he has that extra mana. Like, it doesn't do anything.
All right, I'll listen to you. It's not what I would do, but you've been right in the past, so.
I mean, all in all, it's probably not going to matter either way. So.
Okay. So I'm in F6 now.
Like he would have to draw, like somehow have drawn his swords and then draw planes here.
I guess if he somehow survives the crater hoof, then it's very tough to survive the recurring nightmare afterwards.
Yeah.
If he kills stuff, but all right, let's see. This is match 3, right?
Yep, this is 3.
Okay, so that's an example of something we could have prevented.
Yep, but doesn't he just die now? I mean, we're hitting him for like a bajillion trample damage, right?
It's gonna be we're gonna have the trust.
We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures, so that's everything +6/+6. That's got to be lethal.
I'm glad he tapped his white. I'd be kind of scared of the.
Okay, so yeah, we tap our 2 mana dudes, Crater Hoof, and attack with everything for lethal. I mean, I don't know how much trample damage that is, but it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. All right. GG.
Got him.
That was fun. That was a good deck. And Chloe.
Yeah, 2 and 1.
Yeah, 2 and 1. We got pretty outclassed hard on the first one, but that was definitely a fun deck.
Yeah, but I mean, that guy had like insane draws.
Yeah, what was he again? He was he thought seizing us? I forgot what happened in that one. Was that the
yeah, he was blue-black. Well, he had like basically like a bunch of removal into planeswalkers and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. Chloe's up now, and she's being very patient, not destroying all my comic book collection like she tries to do. Yeah, thanks.
All right, cool. That was a good one.
Yeah,
I'll talk to you later.
Do you ever? I might do one later in the evening. I don't know. Like for you, that'd be like probably 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. I don't know if you're like.
Yeah, it's too late for me.
Okay. All right, cool. But I'll let you know if I do another one during the day. Sometimes I work from home and I can like sneak one in.
All right, later.
Cool. Talk to you later. Bye.